Okay, we're back. We're going to open up the file that we worked on last time called the Excel Finance Calculator. And what I want to do is take some time and reformat the cells and protect the formula, because one of the problems we have right now is if we could accidentally get in here and click this cell where the result is returned and type over it and then lose our formula forever. So let's, before we do that, we need to put in some protections and do a little bit of cell formatting. So what we're going to do first is we're going to click in cell C3, just a single click there, and we're going to format that as dollars. So we're going to hover over this dollar sign in the top ribbon, the number ribbon there, and click it once and it'll convert it to dollars. Number of months is fine, left as a number. The interest rate we'd calculated before, and then the returned payment amount we'd calculated before. One of the things we want to do here is let's select cells C3 through C5. And now what we're going to do is we're going to right click and format the cells. And we're going to go to the protection tab at the far right hand side and we're going to unlock those cells, which is important because this cell where the result is returned, if we do the same thing, if we go to format cells, we'll notice that we're leaving the protection locked on that cell. So when we protect this workbook, we will not be able to type over our returned result. A good practice to let us know what cells we can type into is to color code those. So let's click in cell C3 and then click the fill color yellow. Click in C4 once, fill color yellow, C5 once, and then the fill color yellow. We can also come into the View tab and turn off the grid lines. That helps clean up our results just a little bit. What we can also do is label this. We can build a series of calculators here. So what we're going to do is click in the cell B2 and we're going to call this mortgage calculator. Okay. And I like to have that centered above both of these two cells. So the way to do that is to click and hold in cell C2 and move over to cell B2. When both of those are highlighted, let's come up here to the Home tab and click Merge and Center. And when we do that, this is going to become centered between the columns B and the column C. All right, that's looking better. What we can do is make this bold and we can underline it. All right. Now, if we wanted to calculate, say, an automobile's payment, we could come in here and type over this information and get a different result. But one of the powers of Excel is not having to delete and write down our results. What we're going to do is we're going to copy what we've done by clicking cell B2, dragging down to cell B7. We're going to copy that by pressing Control and C on your keyboard. And we'll come over and click in cell E2. And we're going to go to Control V to paste it. Now you'll notice that it doesn't quite fit. If you remember in our earlier lesson, what we talked about is you could double click the divider on the right hand side of the column that you need to adjust. So right here in our instance, to get these words fully seen, fully visible, we're going to click this divider right here, double click. Okay, so that extended it. Now we can read the loan amount, number of months, interest rate, but we still can't make out this number. So we're going to double click the F column right hand side. All right, now everything is visible, but mortgage calculator is no longer correct. So if we click right there on top of mortgage calculator, and if we come up here and double click mortgage, we can type over that and call it car payment calculator and press enter. Now if we click in cell F3 and put in $30,000, and if we put in 60 for the months, and if we put in 2% interest, it will return our car payment based on those variables.